Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. So today, as you can tell from below, we're gonna do pretty much my routine of my full coverage go-to holy grail foundation routine. I didn't do the eye look in between. If you want to see the eye look, it will be on my Instagram. You guys can follow me down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for me. Thanks so much for stopping by, and yeah, let's get to it. Alright, we're gonna jump right in. I got you guys zoomed up nice and close so you can see this wonderful skin. So yeah, we're just doing the full coverage foundation routine today. Obviously I already did my eye look. It is my Super Bowl Sunday theme. So I had pretty much a skincare day prior to just now. And I pretty much exfoliate, moisturize, I do like a blackhead removal type of thing, because usually when I know I'm going to be wearing a lot of makeup the next day, I want my skin to be A1. That's how you get good, flawless looking makeup. I also already did moisturize because I like it to sit on my skin, and I went in with my Origins, and it is just a moisturizer, not a gel base because I'm dry, so I use the strongest stuff I can find. So we're going to go ahead and prime, and I'm going to use my Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. I'm trying to fix myself here because I keep looking to the side, and it's not that I'm ignoring you guys. That's where my whole issue is, to show if I'm centered and whatnot. So take a dab here. A lot of people like this, a lot of people don't, because it has like a silicone base, so you're either a big fan or you're not. I like it. I feel like it sinks into my pores. Rub that everywhere. On the forehead without touching the brows. Don't screw it up. Okay. I kind of like the feeling of it. But I also like lotion types of primers because I like the smells and all that. Alright, so the next thing I like to do for a full coverage flawless face is I like to spot conceal, usually with my IT Cosmetics a Bye Bye Under Eye. I only use this to spot conceal because I feel like it's a little thick to do any type of concealing under my eyes. It's also too thick to cut my crease because my eyeliner does not like to come out after it, so I don't recommend using it for that. But I just grab a little tiny little Morphe brush I have here and my wonderful little candle holder I got from Michaels, and I always pretty much spot conceal the little imperfected areas, you know, which is 99% my chin. One little guy there. Alright. So we got that worked in. I think my primer has sat long enough, so we're going to go ahead and go into my most favorite foundation at the moment, which is my Jouer Essential High Coverage Cream Foundation. If you guys saw my haul video, you know this was a new product for me, and I'm a gigantic fan of it. It actually took the place of two of my other favorites, which is my Urban Decay All Nighter. Good coverage on that. And it also took the place of my Dior Forever foundation, which, you know, that's also a good one. But this one just, it does me right, okay? Does me right. And you literally need like half a pump of it. Not even a full pump, half a pump. Now you can apply it with a beauty blender, you can apply it with a brush. It works wonderful both ways. And it is on the liquidier side, if you want to see. There we go. That's half a pump, guys. Half a pump. And you see it's pretty liquidy. So it's moving, and this is pretty much how I do my foundation. But if I'm going out all day long, and I need my foundation to cover and last, this is what I grab. Unless I'm in the sun, then I might grab my It Cosmetics one that has anywho, 50 SPF. Now if you guys watched my recent vlog, you saw that I wore this all weekend. I actually got some good responses back from that vlog, so I might be doing it a little more often. It was fun. I'm going to go ahead and blend it out with my It Cosmetics brush. This is a 110, similar to the Morphe Y6. I have a Y7 though, so it's not a complete flat top, but that one's dirty. So we're going to go in with our It Cosmetics and pounce and just watch this coverage. I am like a whole new person. If you guys do want the tutorial on this eye look, I will be posting it on my Instagram, linked below. So follow me so you can check it out. Look at that. It's nothing like it. And I tell you, it literally feels like you're just rubbing like glass, just smooth glass right on your face. It's so beautiful. Alright, so I usually grab a little brush to get closer to my brows because I ain't trying to mess all that up. Because when I do my routine, it's always brows, eyes, and then face. That's just how I like to do it. So you saw half a pump. I grabbed a little bit here, and I still have some on my glass slabs. So I mean, sorry, I saw this in my viewfinder over here, and I'm like, what's going on with that brow? So I don't waste product, so I'm gonna put this down the neck, y'all. We don't waste product up in here, especially when you're paying for it. Beautiful. Now, if you noticed, I didn't put a whole lot directly under my eyes because my concealer goes there, and I feel like if I put foundation there as well, it is going to be too much product. So let's go ahead and conceal. Sorry, my fiance is currently dying in the living room. Everybody has caught in that flu cough. Mine is almost over, so I'm good. But we're going to go in with the amazing Shape Tape. I use the shade Light, and I like to blend this out with my Morphe RG6. Don't mind it. This one came in that subscription, the Morphe subscription, which I love. I've gotten so many amazing products from them. I always start off with a little dot. And then I like to go back and spread it out on the lower. My face is my favorite part of the makeup routine. I love to see all this like freckles, redness, transformation kind of just gone. Alright, let's blend. I always leave my nose for last because I like to kind of bake it there for a little bit. And then I grab a little brush again, and just to get kind of closer to the eyeballs without smudging anything. Again, you can use a beauty blender for this, but I go back and forth. Honestly, they both work wonderful. I just go back and forth. love it right down the nose. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and bake, and I do have Cover FX and Laura Mercier, but I think I'm going to do my Laura Mercier today. I like them both. They both do great. This is just what I grabbed for. And then I've been using a beauty blender to bake recently. And this isn't even a wet one. It's just a regular, dirty beauty blender. Alright, I like to get it right on the tip so I can go right under the eye. Remember to go back and forth because otherwise you will miss. You'll miss creases. So we're still currently, life update by the way, still currently house hunting. We have probably another month and a half to find a place. I always bake my smile lines. Now you don't have to do that, but I do. But with this foundation, it sits nicely with it. I would say with my Urban Decay All-Nighter, even if I bake, that foundation still sits into my creases, and I don't understand why. So while this sets, I'm going to go ahead and start contouring. And I do two contours. The first one is a little heavier. Oh, where's it at? I use my Cover FX Suntan Bronzer. Love this. It's not too orangey, doesn't have a weird undertone, and then I always use it with a Morphe R14 brush, which I have a few of these. Couple coats here and there, and I blend it on up, but just while I bake. Slim the forehead. And chin. And then I am a heavy nose contour. If you've looked at my Instagram like transformations over the years, you can tell that I heavy contour my nose. And I always start from like the tip of my eye so it kind of slims down. Some people are into it, some people aren't, but I am a fan. For sure. Gives you that little like button thin nose, you know? So after I do a little bit of detail contour, I like to go in with a butter bronze. It's just a light bronzer from Physicians Formula. And then I will use a big fluffy brush, which is my Morphe R7. And just do a little extra. This one just gives you like a subtle tan, you know? And it smells really good, so I can't resist using it. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and sweep away that powder. And I use two brushes to do that. Always a brush. It just depends on whatever I grab for. Either it's my Morphe E41 Porate or my RO or 0, whatever that is. They're both just really soft big brushes. I'm going to use my E14. And we're just wiping the powder away. Brush. Now to shape up my contour a little bit, I usually grab my Charlotte Tilbury, which is my Airbrush Flawless Finishing Powder. Say that 10 times. I will grab my beauty blender, kind of just dip it in there just a little bit, and that's all. Clean it nice up. No, I actually leave that powder there. It's not something I'm going to dust off. So since I have a lot of silvers going on, since we're going for the Eagles look, I'm going to use my Jeffree Star Cosmetics and my Eclipse shade here. What I usually like to do is spray myself before I do my highlight with, just kidding, I left my Mario spray somewhere, so we're just not going to spray ourselves. I'm just going to use a Real Techniques brush and tap and tap tap. Ready. I could have chosen not to film today because of the background noise and my son, but I was like, you know what, those who want to watch will watch, and for now you're just gonna have to hear my kid and my man coughing in the background until I have a more permanent filming location. Like, work with me, because I know it could be kind of frustrating. But so let's go ahead and blush it up. I'm never really picky on blushes, but I'm gonna go with my Papa Don't Peach Too Faced and my Morphe G5. Love this brush for blush. And I like to pull it back. Y'all know I like to snatch my blush back. And then the last thing I'm gonna go ahead and do, we're gonna set the face, okay? And I want to use something kind of dewy-ish. I'm gonna use my illuminating setting spray from Cover FX from my Boxy Charm. So I just shake. This one comes out kind of like a misty. Just a little bit, you know. I probably got it all up on my camera lens. And then I like to just fan it out. You're really not supposed to make any harsh facial movements while this is drying, because then it likes to crease into your lines. So I, on the other hand, always forget that part. So this is the final product of my pretty much routine of my full coverage foundation. Just the whole routine that I like to do. For now, you know, it changes up as you kind of try out different products, but this is what I personally like to do and it works for me. So just a little tips and tricks for you guys. Thanks so much for sticking around, watching it with me, and I'll see you guys all on the next one. Bye bye.